Hello everybody, Crypto Knights here. Yeah, it's been a couple days since my last video. Go into that in a moment. First of all, if you guys like my videos, go ahead and give it that thumbs up. Feel free to leave any comments on your thoughts. Or some people have been doing questions in the comments, and as soon as I get a chance, I will either answer those questions, whatever. Also, if you do like my videos, you want to know when new ones are going to come out, then please feel free to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring my bell, and I'll ring yours when it's time to when another video pops out. And also, really quick, just please keep in mind, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not giving you financial advice. This is just my opinions, my thoughts, my advice on things that I've learned that I hope can, help you out. Other than that, make sure you are doing your own research, that you are learning from more than one source. That's the only way that, you can get better in this game. So we are going to talk about Apex Trader today. Some cool things coming up. The beta is turning out really nice. I think you guys are going to like 0.10. Now, I know I haven't made a video in a couple days. Things have been, busy. I, got a couple weeks left before the last month of my lease, and then I'm going to be moving. So, I will try to, if I can't keep it up daily, at least, once every other day or once every 2 days, try to pop out a video for you guys while I'm going through this hectic mess. And honestly, I also needed, a day or two off and just kind of reset my brain. And I've been focusing on working on my strat. It's still in the works, so I know some of you have hit me up on Discord and asked me what I'm using and this and that, and I'll have it out. My goal is sometime next week, but we'll see. I'm still learning how to do a strat, and it's like basically I'm just opening up top of my brain and just pouring information, and it's been quite the learning experience. So before we go into that, we'll go into our usual rundown here. CoinMarketCap, with a quick refresh, as we can see, Bitcoin dominance is still extremely high. I mean, it's down from last week where it was at 58% and over, but we're still really high at 54.4. Volume's gone up, but it's been kind of steady. We're at 12 billion on a 24-hour volume, and our market cap overall is hovering around that 200 billion mark. I did see it down under it a little bit earlier. So it's definitely a very interesting time going on in the world of crypto right now. So I'm on the 15-minute chart. Normally I go by the 4-hour, but I just want to show you guys, here we are in our trading zone consolidation, some up and down, and then we got a push down. And here's the thing that's a little bit odd to me, and you can make your own assessment out of here, is suddenly we get this huge push up, being rejected at 6,500, with that little candle down. But this, to me, from what I've been learning and from some of the other technical analysis that I, took a look at today, this is, very possibly a huge manipulation candle. If we scroll down to the 5-minute chart here, it's just, that's, not a lot. There was really no build up to the volume, and then the volume didn't really sustain. It dropped right back down to its previous levels, where even on these down candles you can sort of see a build up, and then you do get that one high volume candle, and then most of the time you'll see the volume descending again more organically. So it's really hard to, run your bot and make your strategies, or, whatever you're doing, your day trading, your swing trading, when things like this happen. It's just very possibly that someone wanted the price to go back up into this channel, and we're back up to around 6,400. So, to my thoughts on that, I still, feel 100% we're in a bear market. I'm going to go over something in a little bit on why I feel that way. Now, this drop here, I think, happened either the day of or the day after I did my previous video, where I was telling you guys, to to keep an eye out. I know Bitcoin was on the rise. Oh no, that's not it. It was down here somewhere. I believe that was it. Yeah, that was. I'm sorry. This was where was that? That's where that candle was. I knew I was looking for it because I remember I was testing the bot to see how well it would handle a Bitcoin drop instead of just turning around and turning it off and selling out of Bitcoin like I normally would and buying back after it hit bottom. That's where the candle was. That's where that drop was. So, don't get too excited right now when Bitcoin goes up. Don't, prepare for the worst, hope for the best type deal, but definitely prepare for the fact that we are still in a bear market. There's still a lot of selling power out there and not as much buying. So, that's my view on the market. From what I've been learning, we're not out of the woods yet. We're not quite ready for that bull run that everyone hopes, or you see all the moon boys broadcasting out, oh, Bitcoin's on the rise, blah, 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 blah. It's still very much in the power of the bears. Ethereum, Ethereum pairs today are doing better, but I haven't been trading in Ethereum because I've been working on my own strategy, and that's based strictly around Bitcoin. So I haven't played with the Ethereum stuff lately, but from what I've seen, it's been a tough time for Ethereum, although I'm sure everyone trading in Ethereum has been a bit happier today. As you can see, Bitcoin pairs are a mixed bag. It's tough trading in Bitcoin, or anything right now. Everything changes day to day. One day you're doing great and you're at 30%, and the next day you got nothing but 5%, negative 5% bags hanging out in your bot. Or, if you're day trading, you just lost a bit of money, like a buddy of mine did the other day. And it's tough. The market's tough. So just show some caution when you're doing your trading. That's all. All right, so moving on. Yeah, I know I'm moving through this video kind of fast today. I'm a little low on time, and I just wanted to get something out for you guys. So I'm not going to go into the shorts of the USD today, but you guys can go to TradingView and look that up. I want to go into some news. A couple days ago, this came out. Mt.Gox is now going to start repaying some of the corporate users of the over 700,000 Bitcoin that was hacked back in 2014. And this could have a huge effect on the market, depending on how they go about this. All right, because you got to keep in mind that when Bitcoin in 2014 was worth nowhere near, even now, what it's worth now. So as, these people file to get some of their coins back, they're already at a profit. And they might not want to hold on to their coins anymore. So depending on how they do it, and what I'm hoping they're going to do, which would be the more intelligent thing to do, is kind of space out how they're going to, or space out when they're giving back the coins, so you're not flooding the market with an insane amount of coins all at once. There's just not enough buying power right now to counteract that. But either way, it is very possible that we will see this bear market continue as some of these people get their coins back and they decide to sell. 700,000 coins is a lot of coins, folks, and keep in mind that back then there weren't as many people in Bitcoin, so the people that hold these coins probably have a whole lot of them. So it depends on how much they're getting back, how much Mt.Gox has left, but you're talking 24,000 creditors right there. So yeah, just keep an eye out for when this starts to happen. There's a very good possibility we're going to see some huge dumps going on in the future. So keep an eye on that market, and as I find out more, I'll keep you guys updated. But I'll throw a link in there for you guys to read this article and make your own judgments on that. All right, so I'm going to go into Apex Trader real quick. Now I cleared out some of my old coins, or my previous day's performances, so I could get a better look. Now this is on 0.09. I can show you how I'm about to do at 0.10, but I just started that, switched over strategies. I was running a different strategy on the other one. I'm going to start working on a much slower strat as well, something a bit more cautious. My goal is to be able to get 5% returns on that, but that's going to be a while. So, and that's sort of on the back burner, so I'm going to work on it when I can. But I did put my main strat. I am working back on the 0.10 bot today. So there's some interesting things with that. I think you guys are really going to like the update when it comes out. And from what I hear, it should be soon. I don't have a date, so, don't quote me on anything. But, hopefully you guys will see something real soon on it. But I think you'll like it. The multi-triggers, there's now an auto coin, which I'm testing out. And that's pretty awesome. There's a lot, and it's a lot cleaner. It was clean before, but wow, it's really nice. So today it's 1 to 2 ratio, 1 losses for every 2 wins. So I'm pretty much close to breaking even. I've been changing things up a lot. I'm trying to find a happy medium between the aggressiveness on it and making sure that we don't go into too many losses with this. I mean, obviously I want you guys to succeed with this strat, but I still want it to be ultra aggressive. So I'm still trying to find that line. I'm still trying to find, exactly at what numbers, what settings to put some of these indicators at, and I'm getting closer to it. So, remember the first day I started, I was at like 80 losses. So the reason why this is so low today is because I was trying out a different strategy with my bull strat, and obviously the numbers were close enough together, so it never really grabbed any coins, and that's really where you're going to see the majority of your wins and losses is coming from this bull strat. So, and I'm still tightening up the sideways strat, 'cause that's sort of the base of this. So, the past couple days have been pretty much me breaking even, which I've been good with. It's better than losing. But I'm hoping towards the end of next week, maybe the beginning of the week after, I'll have this thing finally fully tested and done and ready to put out. But don't, again, quote me on that. This is still my first strat. I did want to talk real quick about designing strats. There's a lot to it. Don't, number one, don't be afraid to see what some of these other people have done with their strats. Use it as a base. Obviously, don't just copy it and rename it and call it your own, because, I can tell you personally, there's a lot of work that goes into this, a lot of research, a lot of testing, and definitely some losses. So don't steal anybody else's work, but you can look at a base, especially if you're brand new, on why that strat works, and then you can turn around and, if you, like I have a different vision, so, I kind of looked at that base and said, okay, but this is where I want to go, and now I've been, working on refining that, and I'm getting there. Do your research. Again, you have to look into what some of these indicators do, how to read them, so that way you can learn how to affect, your trading. And, take your time with it. I do have one buddy on Discord who's been working with me on, he's been testing it live and testing it, in testing mode as well. And he's taken some losses, but I've been getting a lot of good feedback from him, and so, that's been cool as well. And don't be afraid to ask questions. I ask questions all the time. I got some really good advice last night that I definitely incorporated into the bot, and before I started this video, I made some adjustments. So, we'll see how that goes going into tomorrow. So that's it for today's video. I'm sorry it's so short. Unfortunately, I'm on a time constraint here, but I did want to get something out for you guys. Definitely looking forward to 0.10 going live. I think you guys will love it. And that's it for today. We'll see you guys. I will try to get something out tomorrow, but definitely the day after. So I have off on Thursday. So tomorrow, yeah. working overnight, sometimes your days get screwed. So tomorrow I will have another video out for you because I have off. And really quick, because this just happened to me, I had someone steal one of my videos and try to claim it as their own. So folks, if you do see one of my videos out there, please keep in mind if you're not actually on my channel, I have not endorsed that video being shared, and if I did endorse it, then you would hear it on my next video with the link to that channel as well. So, and it's happened to a lot of YouTubers, especially with the cryptocurrency, from what I've seen. You know, there's a couple of channels that are just stealing other people's stuff and not even giving them credit for that video. So please, you know, support your YouTubers. And I'm not just talking about me, but the content creators, because there is a lot of work that go into making these videos. And these people put their time and their effort into it. So please make sure that you're on the right channel. And then with that said, I hope everyone has some happy trading. Please make sure that you, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell. And we'll see you guys again real soon. And this is Crypto Knights signing out.